All right. All right. You ready? You recording?
I already hit record, man. This is the intro. It just happened. All right, let's move on.
All right. It depends. This is the channel where everything's depends, but it is not your opinion. We don't care what you think. We're gonna tell you what we think, and you need to listen and take the advice and go live a better life. All right. Let's go. Shredder, what's our first topic for this episode? This tonight. What's our first topic?
All right, so our first topic is you want people that don't want you.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one. All right. First off, I want to say if you don't know what to do when you want somebody that don't want you, the first thing I want you to do is wake up. You probably ugly. I ain't no, I'm just playing. You probably ain't ugly to everybody, but you might just be ugly to them. So the first thing you need to do is look at yourself and say, you know what? Maybe I'm aiming too high, and maybe I need to lower my standards. What do you think about that, Leo?
I feel like that first one's gonna make somebody jump off a bridge, but don't jump off a bridge over our advice. But it depends, okay? Uh, I say if they don't want you, you should not want them back. You know, make it
What what
even even trade on it.
All right, what do you feel about when people say if they don't want you, or what is it called? Applying pressure. Is you think that's something people should do? Go and apply pressure. I don't even know what that means. If you don't want me, that means
All
uh,
right.
fuck you
So
for the most
no.
part.
I just
That's
want to
how.
say this real quick before y'all address me. My name is Toby. All right, so call me Toby. All right, so all right, carry on.
All right, Toby. I don't know if you know, but you do realize that's a slave name from the show Roots. But we're gonna
Oh,
let you, I guess,
yeah,
keep that
please.
name.
Yeah, please.
All right, but anyway, yeah. Like I was saying, the first thing you should do is probably look and see if your standards are too high. Second thing I would say is, if somebody don't want you, they don't want you. It ain't no reason for you to, chase them, go out your way to be taking them out, spending money on them. Because if they don't want you today, they're not gonna want you tomorrow. I mean, look at Will and Jada. She didn't want him yesterday, and
Mm-mm.
she still don't want his ass today. And this nigga is rich.
You wanted somebody and had to chase after somebody.
I was just saying. I mean, he is married to this woman and still chasing her. Like he needs to be.
That's what you
Will
like.
Smith need to be tuned in right now on what to do when you want somebody that don't want you. Jada do not want his ass,
I agree
and
one
he
thousand
is
percent.
like. I mean, I no homo, but people, ain't too many people gonna say Will Smith an unattractive guy. But what I'm saying is,
I say
this is
pause
what
to
I was
that.
saying earlier. You know what I'm saying? She might think, I don't know if she think he ugly and she like her son's friends, or I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the cougar thing.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell you what I think about Will and Jada because I agree that Will is chasing his own wife, which I think is a great uh, way to end your own marriage by starting it.
Or in your life.
With Jada, and I think it's the same problem with Steph Curry's wife. And look, I'm on the outside looking in, so what do I know? So y'all take this with a grain of salt. But I think they're dealing with wives that think they're better than their husbands,
Mm.
and it's from a I'm cooler than you aspect, but it doesn't matter what they think because right now we in the era of the nerds. So everything that used to be lame back when we were growing up in the 90s, or I'm not trying to tell y'all how old we are, but if you were growing up in the 90s, what was considered lame then is now cool. So you can be the biggest comic book nerd you want and can't nobody call you out on it no more. And so when they see Will and they see Steph Curry out there and millions of people love them, I think these women just think back to when it was their era in the 90s and what they considered cool they were. But cool didn't get them to this level, this celebrity status that being lame got Steph Curry and got Will Smith.
Do
I think
you
it's just
think even
You
what
know
is it?
what's crazy
Wife
though?
would
You
like
know
her?
what's crazy? You think about somebody like Russell Wilson and Ciara. See, I personally believe Ciara will be the same way
yeah.
if she didn't already have a kid by that dude Future. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the only reason she not acting like a Jada or acting like a Steph Curry's wife is because she a whole baby mama, and she know like, all
No,
right, this is probably the last really chance I got, because
no.
she kind of been passed around. Like,
I
think about it. Who was it first? It was Bow Wow.
yeah.
Then was it Drake? Or who was it? It was somebody else.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you who all she dated because I don't keep up with that stuff. But I think she in the same boat. I don't think that it would be. I think that she does think she's cooler than Russell. Man, I'm gonna tell you. I said Russell
I'm saying
Westbrook.
the only reason she acting, I'm saying the only reason she acting right is because she already a baby mama, so it ain't like she can jump from this
I don't think
thing
she
or
acting right. I don't think she acting right. Is my point.
I'm saying who thinks he
oh,
is
so
acting
you think she is? But
She
I'm
is the
saying like
same thing. She's on
but
Instagram
she
twerking,
is
bruh.
acting right.
She's
Like
the same thing as the same two women we talking about. It's the same thing.
yeah, but I'm saying I don't think she said anything to publicly embarrass
I just said this woman
Russell.
is
Like,
on. She's on Instagram twerking. She has
but
her.
that's what she do. She always been known for that. So I can't really like she's a dancer. You know what I'm
I
saying?
get
Like
it. That's my point. I'm telling you that the same thing that these women thought was they think they're cooler than their husbands. So yes, they haven't changed at all. So yes, I'm saying that Jada Pinkett Smith hasn't changed at all, even though she's a wife. I don't know these people. Steph Curry wife hasn't changed, even though she's a wife. And I'm telling you that Sierra hasn't changed either, even though she's a wife.
let me say this. All right, you got Ciara, right?
Hmm.
Okay. Do you think she actually? I mean, look at the guy she dated, and you gotta look at Russell Wilson. It's like a complete turnaround. Do you think she really
You know,
like this dude, or is he just like, or he just like the best option she got?
Who again? Who are we talking about?
Ciara, you think like she like this dude,
No, I
like she
don't.
like this dude, or he just the best, the only and best option she got right now?
No, I don't. I'm gonna tell you exactly how you can tell too. And I feel like I merch. I feel like this is 100% way to tell if a woman likes you. If y'all take pictures and you're having to like actively try to get close to her, and y'all know what a woman that don't like you look like. She's backing up. She's backing up away from you.
Church
Every
hugging
let,
the shit out.
huh?
Church hugging, church hugging,
Yeah,
booty poked out
you
hug.
could
You
literally
know
tell
that
this woman is
balcony
not
hug.
interested. You could tell that. I mean, people can fake like they like you. I mean, that's what being a prostitute is all about. What I'm saying is they can literally fake it, but people looking can tell that it's fake. She is not interested. And whenever you look at Will Smith and Jada, she's leaning away from him. When you look at Sierra and Russell Wilson, she's leaning away from him. And I can't say the same for Steph Curry and his wife. I just think she disrespected him recently. I really can't put her in that same boat with these other two women. But you can look and tell that these, seriously, to put it, they ain't these women first choice.
All right. So that go back to the topic too. Like these are prime examples of what you shouldn't do when you chasing somebody that you want, that you can't really feel that they want you like that. Even because all it is even if you chase somebody and somebody don't want you, and you taking care of yourself, you're doing well for yourself. Eventually, if that person's making bad decisions, you gonna become the best or the most logical option for them once they exhaust all the other options. But that doesn't mean they just all of a sudden want you. That just mean like you're convenient.
Yeah.
Will was convenient for Jada. You got men every day that's convenient for women, and that's why we coming here to tell you now. Like the one thing you shouldn't do when
Hmm.
somebody you want that don't when somebody you want don't want you is pursue them. That's like the worst thing you can do. And if you are not somebody's type, you're not gonna just be their type tomorrow. You just became the best option they had.
Well,
Y'all agree or disagree?
well, yeah, okay. So let me put it like this. Then you had a crush before, right? I think we all had crushes, and
Yeah,
when you're in that situation where you actually can't get that woman, then you really can't control the fact you couldn't control the fact that you had this crush on her. So what are you gonna do to control the fact that now you have the power to get her? So how you gonna? It takes a special mindset to know that once I get her, I'm gonna kick her to the curb. But that's that awakening that you get. I suppose some people get it later on in life, but Will Smith, Russell Wilson. All right, let me put it like this: Sierra had a run where she was super popular, not as popular as Rihanna, but super popular, right? Russell Wilson must have liked it in, and he finally got her. He shouldn't have hung on to her, but he finally got her. And I could say the same thing about Will Smith. Must have liked Jada Pinkett, and when he finally got her, he hung on to her, but he probably shouldn't have.
that's true.
So
All right,
I
so
can't I can't fault them for chasing them. Like the point is,
I
you
think
want people to. All right, carry on.
I think it's like who they're gonna go to next. Yeah, that's probably why
You
they
talking
stayed
about the
there.
chicks?
I'm talking
That's
about
what I'm
the
saying. They can't go. That's it. That's what I'm telling you. They've exhausted all the options. Like
Yeah,
if
they
they go like okay, like if
yeah.
Sierra was to go was to leave Russ and go get another future, that would be the worst thing she could do.
Yeah, they
If
can't go up any higher.
exactly the only thing they can do is do like Jada, keep their husband on their coattails while doing their own thing, and either gonna be public or it's gonna be private. But I think that's the route it's gonna go. Sierra just happens to be a baby mama, you know. Steph Curry wife, what she got 4 kids now, like.
Yeah,
She gonna stay around Curry, but she gonna continuously say things like, "Hey, why you saying that?"
yeah.
But I think we straying away from what we were saying exactly. So we're gonna have to come to a consensus on this topic. What if? Okay, Leo, what would you say? What to do when you want somebody that don't want you? What to do? What should we do?
the best case scenario is you just move the hell on. Is the best case. That don't always happen for every person, I guess.
What does that mean exactly? Though, move the hell on. Like,
Oh,
if
move
you
the hell
had to
on.
be specific,
You
what
have
would?
to I'll tell you this: like, you can't stick around. You know,
I,
like they hit
let me
you
ask
up.
you this. Let's say you got a number. Let's say you got a number. You chopped it up after about a week. You know, she finally gave you a number. But you
Well,
know, you get the dry texting and all that kind of
So
stuff.
this
all
is
Would you
a
against.
friend
text or what?
zone conversation.
I'm definitely going that way. I'm all against friend zone. All right, I ain't doing no friend zone. We ain't doing that. Like, if I had a person who I was trying to holler at, I let them know I'm hollering at them or whatever, and they was like, I'm kind of doing my own thing. That's cool. Do your own thing. I'll go do my own thing because you're wasting your time, wasting your breath, wasting your funds on something that you could be actually into, and it could
True.
be even something better. You find something better than that too.
All right. So what did you call it, Shredder? What to do when somebody you want don't want you?
Man, I'm all for chasing them. I say chase them. I say chase them. It'll make you
Hey,
a
chasing
better.
with a car.
Was that Leo? I mean,
Hey, chasing with a car, like run over them or
no,
something.
no, 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 no. It's somewhat of a troll, but I'm halfway serious. I'm saying like, if you really want this person, then become the person they want, and then when you have that power, have the sense to hit and
I
run.
think, I think that's a waste of time because,
It's
Hey, you
not
know what?
it's not you
no, no,
got.
I,
no,
I don't
no. Women know.
I don't mind the answer. I don't mind the
I
answer.
know you. I knew.
I'm
I
gonna tell
know.
you
I
why.
know. I know. I know. Yeah, let's go talk.
I'm saying
I'm gonna tell
women
you. Oh, go
women
ahead,
know
Leo.
what they want from the get go. Okay, it
No, they
ain't.
don't. No, they don't. No, they don't.
They
No,
know
the
what
hell
they
they
want
don't.
from the get go. I'm telling you the truth. They know what they want from the get go. You can tell if they're
Wo-
into you or not into you
Women
from
never know what
the
they
mo.
want.
I know when I meet a person or whatever. I know if they into me or not into me.
That's not what
I'm
I'm
gonna
talking about though.
I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna tell you when I say that women don't know what they want. All right? I'm gonna tell you how you know a woman don't know what they want. A woman will be with somebody, and then the next time you see them will be with somebody the complete opposite. They
Yeah.
don't know what they want. They just
Right.
eventually,
Yeah, they
after
don't.
they after they made the worst decisions they can make, they eventually realize like, okay, this ain't who I want, but this is the best option I got,
I'm.
and that's what they do.
Hey, can I can I
And it's
make that
always
even
a
clearer?
guy. Yeah, go ahead.
They
You know,
chase feelings. Who makes me feel good for the moment?
yeah, but even at that point, all right, they do that, all right, because they'll talk to guys that ain't got nothing going for them, just dogging them out. But when they either having sex with them, or they buy them a piece of candy, or they hug on them and make them feel good,
Hmm.
all right. Even then, women get to the point where they're like, okay, this dude make me feel good, but this guy over here, he corny, he lame, but he's stable. I got this kid, I already been dogged out. He ain't gonna dog me out because he chasing me. Even though I don't want him, I'm gonna stay with him as long as it's the most convenient option.
Can I bridge to where you just came with that clarity they get? They get that clarity. It's weird. I feel like merch. I believe a woman is trapped in the age that she has sex. She's just trapped at that age forever because they don't have to develop. You got to understand the world is just given to them. So what is there to make them mature mentally? There's no incentive to mature mentally if everything's always given to you, and that's why as a man you keep maturing because for you to acquire anything, you have to prove yourself worthy of having it, and they just get stuff, give just presented to them on a platter. So when they finally stop getting stuff in their 30s, 40s, and sometimes 50s, that's when they start to mentally develop into an adult. And that's when they realize what you're talking about, where I want a more stable man. But they gonna chase the bad boys all the way up until till the bad boys ain't calling no more.
That's what I'm saying. That's when they go to that point. They go to that guy that's been on their coattail, or even if it's not the same guy. Generally the same like type of guy that wants them. That probably know he can't. Oh, I couldn't get this kind of girl before she had a baby, or before she gained weight, or before she got ran through. But I can get her now though, cause she know like I'm the best option she got, and I'm gonna blind myself to the fact that I probably can do better, but I'm gonna stay right here because it's the chick that I've been chasing for so long. You know what I'm saying? It goes the same way with guys too. I mean, it's
Yeah,
the same way with
that's why I
guys
gave
as
the
well.
answer that I gave, because you can't control liking somebody. So that's why my answer was realistic. You can't help that you like this person.
Yeah,
And people can
yeah.
tell you all day, get over her. But what good is it if you can't? So I'm telling you to. So my advice, since I know that a normal uh the mental strength of a person is to just continuously be trapped in that genjutsu, I'm telling you to become that person that she wants. Then when you become that person you want, you will realize you don't want her.
All right, so what this what we sound say. So when you a guy and it's somebody you want that don't want you, you basically need to focus on becoming the guy she want, but remember that she didn't want you when
Mm-hmm.
you were when you weren't
Yeah.
her ideal guy,
Yep.
and dog out.
Yep.
A lot of people say, hey, you can't say that, but women dog men all
Yeah.
the time.
That's
And it's
fine.
the same way with a woman. I would say to a woman that wants somebody that don't want them, I would say you need to go get the best option for you. You need to get out your feelings and make the most logical decision in a partner because you the one that's bear children. That's
Yeah.
gonna be on your body, you know what I'm saying? Women don't age like men.
Yeah.
As men age, we become more valuable, usually, if we're on the right path.
Mm-hmm.
As women age, they become less valuable because what's the most value a woman can bring? Having children,
For
raising a
children.
family. And then you get to the point you can't have kids
Mm-hmm.
or you got somebody else kid, you become less valuable because
Yep.
I, as a man, know if I come get with you, I got to take care of you, got to
Yep.
take care of that kid, even
Yep.
if it's 50-50 custody. Most of the time, that child is with the mother more. Most of
Yep.
the time, not all the time, most of the time. So,
Yep.
if you're a man stepping in that role, especially if you don't have your own kids, you already have an extra mouth to feed, along with your so-called lover or wife, whatever she may be.
Yep.
All right. So what's okay, so we're gonna move right along.
All right.
If y'all got any questions or comments, we really don't care. We just want y'all to listen and watch the video. We ain't got time to respond to comments. But y'all welcome to put them down there.